across the mirror this morning, said goodbye, baby. You left without warning, like a thief in the night. You ran away with my heart. I can't believe my eyes, must be a bad dream. You always said we had a good thing. You never once let on we were falling apart. That ain't no way to go. Girl, it just ain't right. Don't you think that I deserve to hear you say goodbye? That ain't no way to go. Was it all a lie? After all this time, that ain't no way to go. I'm getting nowhere, I'm tired of thinking. Guess I'll do a little wishful drinking. Make a whiskey wish up on a star. Train whistle blowing down the track. Lonesome sound says she ain't coming back. It's such a cold blow from out of the dark. That ain't no way to go. Girl, it just ain't right. Don't you think that I deserve to hear you say goodbye? That ain't no way to go. Now was it all a lie? After all this time, that ain't no way to go. Now girl, it just ain't right. Don't you think that I deserve to hear you say goodbye? That ain't no way to go. Now was it all a lie? After all this time, that ain't no way to go. Her telephone rang about 9:15. She heard his voice on the other end of the line. She wondered what was wrong this time. She never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. And she always expected the worst in the back of her mind. He said it's cold out here and I'm all alone. Didn't make the short go again, and I'm coming home. I know I've been away too long. I never got a chance to ride a car, and I know this rodeo's been hard on us all. But I'll be home soon, and honey, is there something wrong? She said don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new, and he sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss, but it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Gotta go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. He left that phone dangling off the hook, then slowly turned around and gave it one last look. Then he just walked away. He aimed his truck toward that Wyoming line. With a little luck, he could still get there in time. And in that Cheyenne wind, he could still hear her say, she said, don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new, and he sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss, but it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Gotta go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. She never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. And she always expected the worst in the back of her mind.
She left without leaving a number. Said she needed to clear her mind. He figured she'd gone back to Austin, 'cause she talked about it all the time. It was almost a year before she called him up. 3 rings and an answering machine is what she got. If you're calling about the car I sold it, if this is Tuesday night I'm bowling, if you got something to sell, you're wasting your time, I'm not buying. If it's anybody else, wait for the tone, you know what to do. And P.S. if this is Austin, I still love you. The telephone fell to the counter. She heard, but she couldn't believe. What kind of man would hang on that long? What kind of love that must be? She waited 3 days and then she tried again. She didn't know what she'd say, but she heard 3 rings and then, if it's Friday night, I'm at the ball game, and first thing Saturday, if it don't rain, I'm headed out to the lake, and I'll be gone all weekend long. But I'll call you back when I get home on Sunday afternoon. And P.S. if this is Austin, I still love you. Well, this time she left her number, but not another word. Then she waited by the phone on Sunday evening, and this is what he heard. If you're calling about my heart, it's still yours. I should have listened to it a little more, then it wouldn't have taken me so long to know where I belong. And by the way, boy, this is no machine you're talking to. Can't you tell this is Austin? And I still love you. I still love you.
Shout out to the Happy House on this one.
I love you too, baby. Yeah. I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. And I can't hold the hurt inside, keep the pain out of my eyes anymore. My tears no longer wear. My resistance ain't that strong. My mind keeps recreating a life with you alone. And I'm tired of pretending that I don't love you anymore. Let me make one last appeal to show you how I feel about you. Cause there's no one else, I swear, holds a candle anywhere next to you. My heart can't take the beating of not having you to hold. A small voice keeps repeating deep inside my soul. It says I can't keep pretending that I don't love you anymore. I've got to take the chance or let it pass by. If I expect to get on with my life, with my life, yeah. I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. I can't hold the hurt inside, keep the pain out of my eyes anymore. My tears no longer waiting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My resistance ain't that strong. anymore.
We were born in this little town. Growing up, I was counting down every single day till we made our getaway. But you said you could never see yourself trying to make a life anywhere else. This would be your home, and I was on my own. But ever since you said goodbye, I've been out here on the wind. And baby, you would be surprised at all the places you have been. I've seen you in Albuquerque, waiting out a blizzard, Arizona, dancing across the desert, watching the sun set in Monterey. Girl, I swear, just the other day you were down in Georgia, picking down peaches, Carolina, barefoot on the beaches. No matter where you choose to be, in my heart I'll always see you everywhere. Nowadays, when I'm passing through, the conversation always turns to you. And I hear you're doing fine, living out by the county line. Got a man that's home every night, a couple of kids, and the kind of life that you wanna lead. Guess you could say the same for me. But you and I made our choices all those years ago. Still I know I'll hear your voice and see you down the road. Maybe in Oklahoma, driving across the prairie. In Dallas, Texas, isn't that where we always said we would like to try? Never did, so maybe that's why you're on every highway, just beyond the high things, right beside me in all of my sweet dreams. No matter where you choose to be, in my heart I'll always see you in Albuquerque, waiting out a blizzard, in Arizona, dancing across the desert,
how about you shut the up? I'm doing LouTube, bitch. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Uncle Lou here. Yeah, that's right. It's me, Uncle Lou. Guess what? Live for you on LouTube today. How you guys doing? Get your week started off on the right foot yesterday? Some of you did. Some of you probably didn't. I did. No big deal. No problem for me to go ahead and do that. We have a great show today. Gold and Blue Dude's going to be on the show again today. And several of you have sent in your baby pictures. Actually, I haven't looked at any of them, so I don't know if they're baby pictures or high school prom pictures or what they are, or whatever. But we talked about this yesterday, and a few of you sent your pictures in yesterday. So I will try to show those again today. We had some classics like this one here, which is just amazing, obviously. Who can tell me who that is? Who can tell me who this is? Look at that. This man's got him one of those. What kind of chair do you call that? PlayStation 2. Some stylish glasses. Look at him. Just look at him. This is obviously before he started eating 2 lunches a day. All right, Sea-Dog. I like the other kid. Look, this, I don't know. That's the happiest kid on earth right there. Look at this kid. Look at that grin he's got. I've never seen somebody so happy to get their picture taken. Look at this kid. What's his story, Sea-Dog? That's your buddy there? I got a bunch of these to show today that a lot of you have sent in. So let's see what else came in. Hold on. What else came in yesterday? Who's this? Which infamous LouTube commenter is this? He said that's Chris Tucker. Who's this now? Who can tell us who this is? Look at that. What number is that? I can't tell. 10, 19, 18. What number is that? Is that a quarterback there? Is that a quarterback? Look at that blonde hair. All-American boy right there. I hope this picture was taken before the season started, because that's the cleanest uniform I've ever seen. Cleanest helmet and uniform I've ever seen. So this is either a bench rider or this picture was taken before the season started. Which is it? I need to know. I need to know. Look at that. No, it ain't Pete. Pete didn't send one in. I need to get on to him about that, don't I? Pete, you listening? Let's get that baby pic sent in, buddy. Let's get that baby pic sent in. I know several people that are going to be very happy this morning with an update I have on the SLOB Olympics. Nate and Celine Driver. Nate and Celine Driver. This is the information in the news that you have been waiting for and pretty much asking for nonstop every day for the last 3 weeks. And I have some information for you in that regard. So. A young Phil Simms. All right. Y'all ready to get your jokes in? That's right, Kevin. All right. Get your jokes in. You ready? You ready? Here you go. Look at this. Everybody had that same toy drum. Yeah, I don't know what happened to me, Huffer Billy. I don't know what happened. I grew out of it, I guess. Why does everybody have a picture like that in the bathtub? What is the deal with that? I never did that to my kids. I never would. I don't understand. I don't understand. My pimp hand is strong, vodka drinker. Yes. White, the tuxedo with the white tie. Yes. Yes. All right. I think that's enough of that. We do this morning show 4 mornings a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8 a.m. I also have a call-in show that I do every Tuesday and Thursday night at 10 p.m. That's a college football show. You always get a few people show up on the morning show trying to do something silly like ask college football questions or whatever. This isn't a college football show. Sometimes we talk about college football, but this isn't a college football show. The Tuesday night show and the Thursday night show, the call-in shows, those are college football shows, and it just so happens today is Tuesday. So there you go. College football show tonight, 10 o'clock, Uncle Lou After Dark. YouTube's longest-running college football show, too. That's right. You cannot find a college football call-in show that's been around longer than mine. Now, almost every college football call-in show is better than mine, but none have been around as long. And then every Monday night at 10 o'clock, me and Pigskin Pete entertain you for 2 hours starting at 10 p.m. by talking about absolutely nothing for 2 hours straight. Had Ballard on last night. Of course, he's wrapping up his YouTube break that he just took. Speaking of YouTube break, I have yesterday's breaking news, of course. Ballard's YouTube break is over. BVD is taking a break from YouTube. That'll be next week. BVD will be on YouTube this week. He will be taking a break from YouTube next week. And, of course, Uncle Lou's birthday this Thursday. So don't miss the Thursday show. Uncle Lou's Thursday call-in show and the morning show. Uncle Lou's birthday extravaganza. Yeah. I think we're going to skip, I'll have to get in touch with VicTube. I think we're going to skip the Lewanon segment on Thursday. And I might turn the phone lines on Thursday and just let everyone call in and wish me happy birthday for 2 hours. I think I would prefer that. Your birthday only comes once a year. So you have to do that. You just have to. SLOB Olympics. Second annual SLOB Olympics. Coming up March 11th through 13th in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And if you haven't seen it already, BVD has made a trip to the Riverside Towers and actually talked to the owner, not the general manager dickweed that me and Scott Kerr have been dealing with. He got lucky. He showed up there. The owner of the hotel was actually there. It's a privately owned hotel. It's not a chain. This has been part of the problem with us trying to get rates this far out. They don't set rates this far out. They're a privately owned hotel. Anyway, BVD went and talked to the owner. They're going to take care of us. However, we cannot book the rooms until January 1st if we want if we want to get a deal on the room, which is going to be about $125 a night. Maybe less. Anyway, check BVD's video out that he uploaded in the middle of the night. It explains it, and then he says he's got a more detailed video coming out too. But BVD made a trip to the Riverside Towers in Pigeon Forge, talked to the owner. He's got everything worked out. But to Celine and Nate, who've been asking every single day about when they can call and get this hotel, January 1st you can call, according to the owner. If we want the best possible rate, we need to wait until the first of the year to book the rooms. So maybe that's not maybe that's not quite as convenient as being able to book it a year in advance like we did last year and just getting it over with. But if we want the best possible rate, according to the owner of the hotel, who BVD said was extremely nice, nothing like the dickhead general manager that me and Scott Kerr were talking to, says she's extremely nice. And he walks around the hotel too, BVD does, and shows you something. Anyway, look, it looks like a perfect spot. It looks great. So, but I'm willing to wait until January to book the room to save whatever, $100 a night on the room or whatever it is. So anyway, that's what we have to do. So if you see Celine Driver anywhere, please let him know, because he's got all kinds of anxiety. He's extremely nervous about when can he book the room. So if you see Celine Driver out trolling around in the comment section somewhere, please let him know that Uncle Lou said he can book the room January 1st. Know what I mean? So unfortunately, that's where we're at right now. But like I said, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. So there you go. Let's get Gold and Blue Man on here. See if we can figure out what his problem is.
Morning and such, Lou.
No.
Not a good morning, huh?
It's a great morning, actually.
I agree.
Just to let you know, since I just got you on and everybody else here, two things. I'm expecting a phone call. I don't know when. I don't know when it'll come, but so if that phone call comes, I have to take it. And when I take it, it's going to disconnect you. If that happens, I'll just call you right back.
Oh, that's no problem.
All right.
Yeah.
And what's the other thing? Oh, might have to end the show a little bit before 10 o'clock today. I just figured out yesterday evening that the Happy House delivers.
What?
Yeah, and they're coming sometime this morning. So,
nice.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know?
No, you can't turn that down.
No. Why would you? Why would you?
I completely understand that.
Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Call it the happy delivery, I guess.
Right. I noticed you didn't send me a baby picture.
Yeah, my mom's. She's the one that has all my childhood pics.
All right. Well, we'll give you a brief reprieve. Okay, how about that?
Yeah.
A lot of people have sent in baby pictures, though, or I haven't looked at the pictures. I don't know if they're baby pictures or prom pictures or senior pictures or whatever, kindergarten. I don't know what they are, but I asked people to send in old pictures of themselves, whether they were baby pictures or something else, and there's a ton of them in here. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll just show the picture, and we'll see if people can guess who it is. It's going to be hard. Mine's way too easy because there's not that many redheaded people rolling around. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So mine was easy to see, but some of these other ones probably not so easy to tell. But still, I think it'll be funny to look at some of these pictures. Yes, I have a Chess Hall picture, Zach. Yes,
I want to see that.
I do have a Chess Hall picture. I think he's a little bit slow. I think he texted me his pictures. I don't understand. Let me explain this. I don't know why I have to. There's a reason why I say email me something instead of text it to me. Now, if you text me a picture, yes, I can get that picture up onto the show, but guess what I have to do? I have to save the picture that you text me. Then I have to email it to myself to get it onto my computer so that I can show it on the morning show. So when I say to email me the picture and you text it to me, you're creating extra work for me, Chess Hall. So I might not show his pictures.
Ooh. There's one thing that I figured out, and that's whenever you say something, it is for a specific reason. I've definitely figured that out.
Right.
When Uncle Lou says something.
Yes. Contrary to popular belief, Golden Blue Man, I do not talk just to hear myself speak.
Yep.
So getting a little tired of hearing that. So
Them's facts, man. Them's facts.
facts.
Definitely. Hey, earlier you asked me what's wrong with me. Actually, I did have a problem last night. About I don't know, about 1:30 in the morning. I woke up to dogs barking, and honestly, I don't know where the dogs would have came from. We don't have
You woke up.
neighbors that have dogs, but they woke me up.
You woke up
So
to what?
that was my dogs barking, and I went outside, and I just told them to shut up, and they did. So it corrected itself, but I don't like when things wake me up. That's one of my big pet peeves. I do not like being woken up when I'm in my dead sleep.
You have a problem with dogs barking?
At night, yes. During the day, it's fine.
This is
So,
a problem for me.
During the day, it's fine. It's at night. At night.
The dogs can do what they want. You hear me?
I hear you. But it will put me in a bad mood at night if they bark at night. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I guess it is what it is. You were asking about doing a call-in show.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, I did a call-in show for about 2 years with nothing but a microphone and a cell phone. So,
Okay.
I just held the cell phone up to the microphone. And if you're worried about giving out your cell phone number, there's apps you can download that give you a spoofed number. So you don't have to give out your real number. You just log into the app. It generates a number. That's the number you then tell people to call. They call. You put it on speakerphone. You get you a Yeti microphone. Do you have a microphone? I can't remember.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you put your phone on speakerphone. You hold it. Do that. Now that's the least convenient way to do it, but it's the easiest. Because then you gotta either hold your phone up to the mic or you gotta build some sort of prop to put your phone up against to where it's pretty close to the mic so that people can hear it. But most people who do call-in shows, that's how they started. Now, when I started doing the call-in show, there wasn't a lot of this stuff available that's available now.
Right.
I don't know all the ways to do a call-in show. If you want to do it, quote unquote, the right way, basically what you need is a way to get your cell phone into your computer. You need somehow to plug your cell phone up to your computer. Now, you can't plug a cell phone up directly to a computer, so you need an audio interface to do that.
Right.
And there's different ones. I have the what do I have? I have the Rodecaster Pro.
Okay.
Now I think it's about $600. There's other mixers you can get for $100, probably less than that. But all you need is a mixer that will you need a USB mixer now, not an old school analog one. You need a USB mixer. And then all you do is you get the right cable to run from your phone into the mixer. That gets your phone into the mixer.
Okay.
And then the mixer, using a standard USB plug, you run your mixer into your computer. And then in OBS, you just choose that mixer as an audio source.
Okay.
And then any phone call you have is routed through the mixer into your computer, into OBS. And then when you're streaming, that's broadcast out.
Okay.
So
I already do live shows through OBS. So
right. So you know how to use OBS. So you just need some kind of way to get your phone calls into your computer, and you need an audio interface to do that.
Okay, that makes sense.
And you may use Discord and like it. I don't know. I just had a bad experience with it, and so I'll never use it again. That's how I am. I don't typically give second chances. It's just not in my nature in that.
Well, I just basically looked it up, and that's what, whenever you need to fix something or look something up, you go to YouTube, right? So I looked up, how to create your own call-in show, and that's what popped up the most, Discord. So, honestly, I'm being totally honest because I don't know anything about this. I just thought that's what everybody used because that's what popped up.
Right.
So that's why I was going to go in that direction.
I don't know anybody that does it that way, to be honest.
Kind of makes sense now that you explained it.
I don't know. See, I've never started my own Discord server. I was added to one that was started for me.
Oh,
Someone made an Uncle Lou Discord,
yeah.
and it had all kinds of people in it, which is fine. And I was in it, and every time I went in there, it was 25 people yelling at the same time, and I can't deal with that.
I think that's the problem right there. I think I'm going to talk to my brothers and double check, but I think if you create it yourself and have control of it, then you can eliminate it. Maybe the big problem was somebody else created it, and then you had no control over it.
Well, you may be right. It was Squidtard that created it, and every time I went in there, it was 25, 14-year-olds screaming about Pokemon and
Oh my gosh.
and whatever Tardaria is and all this elementary shit that I don't, and it was, it gave me a headache, and I think it gave me eye cancer.
It might have. You did get it checked out, right?
Yeah, I got it checked out. He said everything should be fine as long as I deleted the Discord app off my phone, which I immediately did. So
As long as you blink at least 350 times a day?
yes.
Okay. I got you.
So let's
I gotta say something real quick.
Yeah.
You discovered a gem, man. Edward, and your fake news segment is one of the best segments that I've seen on a live show, like anywhere, not just your show, but anywhere. That was a good find for you, man. That makes my week. I tune in to make sure I do not miss that every week. I try to, make as many shows as I can for you to tune in, but that I make sure I don't miss. So I wanted to give a shout out to Edward. He does a great job.
Well, Scott Kerr does the fake news.
Oh, I thought it was Edward.
Edward is the guy that calls in on Monday nights and trash talks baloney or whatever.
Scott Kerr.
Else.
Sorry,
Yeah, Scott Kerr's the guy that calls in on Monday. Yeah, he's great. He's worked in the radio business.
I can tell
For a lot of years of his life, so he's used to. First of all, he's got a great radio voice.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also used to writing out radio segments and bits and things like that. So I don't know how many people know, but he spends several hours a week writing that fake news. He doesn't just come on Monday and ramble for 20 minutes. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's what I do. But he spends several hours a week writing out that fake news segment. I mean, he puts a lot of effort and energy into that. And it always bothers me a little when people make comments about how it's not any good or such and such story is not any good or whatever. First of all, it's the off season. The guy comes up with 4 or 5 stories every Monday, and it's just like if you go see a comedian, it might be the greatest comedian ever. Doesn't mean you're going to think every joke is the best joke you've ever heard. It doesn't mean the comedian's no good. I mean, this guy is. He's talented. Just to be able to write that amount of material out every single week for a college football fake news segment when there is no college football going on is amazing.
Oh yeah, that's really good. That got me to thinking. You've watched the movies Anchorman, right, with Will Ferrell?
Oh yeah.
They should do a movie called Radio Man or whatever you want to call it, and he should be on it.
Radio Man. I like that. I like that. You've seen the movie Radio, hadn't you?
Yeah. When you said, see, I wasn't thinking that until you said it back to me, and then I immediately thought of that movie. So,
that's a true story. The Radio movie.
Yeah, it's from around here. Can't think of the name of that high school now, but there's a high school, Belton Honeypath.
From South Carolina, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people watched that. A lot of people saw that movie Radio and thought he was special needs.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that.
He was just a typical South Carolina resident.
Yeah, on the higher end, actually.
Right. I think he graduated 3rd in his class.
It was either 3rd or 2nd. I think he was salutatorian.
I would have to go to Wikipedia and look it up.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there.
Yeah. So, should we look at some of these baby pictures?
I think you should. I mean, I can't see them, but
Yeah, you're gonna.
I think it'd be entertaining.
You're gonna have to get you a second screen or something, aren't you?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Next time, I know what I'm going to do. What I can do. See, the internet that we have around here is very, very bad. It's satellite internet. I do have a second device, but I got to turn on my hotspot for my phone. So I can have a second screen, but I have to remember to turn my hotspot on. Hold on.
Let's see what this is now. Let me see.
All right. I got it done, so I'm going to get on here and look with y'all. How many have you gotten?
Well, I haven't counted them. I'm pulling the first one up now, though.
Oh, okay, I got you. Who was the? Did you ever reveal who the blonde kid that was kneeling?
No, and I don't remember. I don't even remember the picture now, and I'm
Yeah.
neck deep in
It's all
pulling
good.
this other one up now. But where is this? Now wait till you see this. This might be one of the most alarming pictures of the day. Let's see. All right. All right, everybody. Guess who this is? Guess who that is? I'll give you a hint. The father in this picture, I have talked to on the phone on the morning show. And he appears to be wearing a West Virginia hat.
Oh.
D4 got it with the first guess. That is Waikiki and Waikiki's dad, who cussed me and BVD out live on the air on the morning show last year.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he didn't have time for our shit when we called him to mess with him. Yeah. That's why. That is Waikiki. Isn't that great?
Oh, yeah. What made you think of doing this picture thing?
My dad just sold his house that I grew up in. I mean, they bought that house when I was in 3rd and 4th grade, and he just sold it, and he's moving on, and so he's been boxing everything up over there. And I went over there over the weekend, and he had a box for me to take home, and in that box was my baby book that my parents made while I was a baby, and it had a whole bunch of pictures in there, and I was showing a couple of them on the show yesterday morning, and it made me think I sure would like to see some other people's baby pictures. So I asked,
that makes sense.
I asked people to send them in.
Yeah.
And that's what they went ahead and did, you know.
Yeah. I got you.
Let's see if I can get this one up here.
Did you have a good response?
There's a bunch of them.
Nice.
There's a bunch of them.
That's awesome, dude.
I guess there had to be. So
Yeah.
let's go with this. This. Yes. Now, what do we have here? Now, any guesses on this one?
Man, my laptop's driving me nuts, man. I'm not happy right now.
Somebody said that's Raj? No.
Raj.
Yeah, D4 got it again. So the first picture was Wilkie's dad and Wilkie when he was a baby. This one is Wilkie and his baby. So that's Waikiki right there.
Huh.
That's Waikiki, and well, I'm gonna say it's his. I'm assuming it's his son. I guess it could be. Maybe he kidnapped that baby, or it's a nephew. But that's Waikiki. Shout out to Waikiki.
For some reason I don't know Waikiki. I don't think.
West Virginia fan, Wilkie. Now what is this?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Here we. Oh, whoa. Okay, I can't wait to see the guesses on this one. I cannot wait to see the guesses on this one. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. I'm impressed here. Wait till you see this. Wait until you see this.
I have no guesses on that.
Well, I haven't put it up yet.
Oh.
That's why Kiki and his baby you're looking at. If you're
looking
okay,
at
I got
that
you. Picture, yeah.
I got you.
Wait until y'all see this. All right, hold on. I got to shrink this down. The image size was huge.
If I sent you a picture of when I was 12 years old, I would look exactly the same. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was either 12, 13, 14 at the latest. That's when I stopped growing. So like I think I slowed aging really, really slow as well. So you see a 12, 13-year-old picture of me, you can definitely tell it's me. It's almost just like I've been slightly aged to now. Yeah.
No.
I think I have some type of gene problem because seriously, like all my bones, my frame, I just never, I don't know, grew like I was supposed to.
I think you have sickle cell.
No, I was actually tested for that, believe it or not. That and leukemia. Trust me, they tried to think of everything. I had to have a bone marrow biopsy, a lot of stuff. That was ruled out.
Nate, you are putting in work, buddy. What in the world? Look at this.
2019.
Nate is reeling them in. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at Nate.
Mm.
Man got the vest on too. Look at him.
You don't play around, man.
Now who is this he's with? Look at this. Nate, where'd you find this one, buddy?
What part of the country is he from?
The Midwest.
The Midwest. Yeah, I've been over that way. They got some good looking women over there.
Nate, I'm impressed, buddy.
I didn't know he was that young.
I am impressed, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta give him respect for that. That's impressive. That's well done. That reminds me of what I was telling one of my friends the other day. Growing up, my brothers and I, they would always get mad at me because my girlfriends would be better looking than them. Not because I'm some stud or whatever. And they were like, how come you always get these good looking women and we don't? I'm like, it's because you go for the ugly ones. Stop going for them. And that's what you won't end up with. I mean, if you go for hot women, you might get a few no's, but when you do get a yes, guess what? They're going to be hot. I couldn't figure out, man. Some of the girlfriends my brother said, oh my gosh.
Now, who is this now? This is the young Terry Bradshaw here. Now, who is this? Who is this? I don't know if anybody's going to get this one. In fact, I'd be willing to bet no one gets this one.
That's old school uniform right there.
I'm willing to bet nobody gets this one. But this is obviously a pretty old picture.
Celine Driver?
It's someone that's, up in age now, at least my age. This looks like pictures I would have taken when I was this age or whatever. This kind of grainy looking. The colors aren't that great and all that, so you can,
My guess is Celine Driver.
How does D4 get every one of these right? How did anybody look at this picture and know it was Huffer Billy Paul?
I've never even seen a picture of Puffer Billy. He got that right?
Yeah, he guessed it right away. That's Huffer Billy Paul, the Tater Man.
You already know that D4 is my kryptonite, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like, it's not by much, but it's just enough to aggravate me. Like, just that half a notch above anything I can do, he can do just a tad better.
D4 Sports is like the YouTube Nostradamus.
Yeah.
How did
what's going on here, Lou?
I don't know, and I know that D4 has met Huffer Billy Paul. I have too. There's no way you can meet Huffer Billy Paul for 2 days in March and then know that this is his picture from 35 years ago or whatever it is.
Oh, he was there in March?
Huffer Billy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did see him. I just didn't connect the dots. All right. I got you.
I mean, this picture, yeah, look at that helmet. That's a good point. This picture was taken the first season after they swapped over from leather helmets.
Yep.
I don't see how he knew that.
So Huffer Billy's
That's crazy.
He's got some wisdom. He's a little bit older than I am. Wait. How many in a row does that give D4 being correct?
However many we've done.
That's incredible.
Yes.
And it's on the first guess. It's not like he's going through names. It's like, boom, name, correct.
It's almost alarming, even.
Yeah. I would say he's cheating, but there's no way. There's no way to do that. There's no way to cheat.
I'm going to go out on another limb this time and say he's not getting this one.
He'll probably get it.
I'll even read the, it says, the email on this one says, unfortunately, I have proof I've been a Cowboys fan. This is 1983 with my grandfather. So this picture is from 1983, and we're trying to guess who the kid is.
Oh, that's the one from earlier.
No.
Oh, that one. Okay.
So I'm going to say there's no way anyone gets this one. Nope, not D4.
It looks like that one's a little bit of a redhead too.
Not Celine Driver. Nope, not Jesse J. Not somebody said Ballard. This is from 1983. In 1983, Ballard was like negative 20 years old.
That wouldn't be Raj, would it?
Not Raj.
Huh. I don't know, man.
Rick says it looks like some kid with George Jones. Not Kevin. Lou's evil twin. This is Lou Wags.
There you go.
Lou Wags in the picture there. Proud Cowboys fan since 1983. Pictured here with his grandfather, the possum, George Jones.
Hey, I think D4 is thinking real hard because I haven't seen him comment yet. He wants to get this right on the first go.
He knew he didn't know it, so he didn't comment. He didn't know that.
Okay. He doesn't like to be wrong, so if he knows he don't know the answer, he probably just won't say anything.
All right, let's see if anybody can get this one. I'll even give another hint on this one. I believe this person was at the SLOB Olympics too, if that helps at all. If they weren't, then I have thought that this person is somebody they're not for a long time. and I would feel bad about that. But
you should do stuff like this more often. This is actually pretty cool. Well, I mean, your shows are always cool. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying this is.
The hardest part
pretty
about
entertaining.
doing this show is coming up with stuff like this to do 4 days a week, 52 weeks a year.
Yeah.
And they're not all like this. There are some mornings where I don't have much prepared, and I literally just sit here and ramble for 2 hours. But the best shows are the ones where we have something to do like this one. You're definitely right about that.
Well, the thing is, like, once you do this, like, you can't do it again. Like, you know, it's, I mean, I guess they could send you different pictures, but it would just basically be rehashing the same thing, you know?
I'll tell you what's going to happen, because this is the kind of thing that happens when we do other segments. There's people who didn't send pictures in. Now they're watching this segment and they're going, I should have sent my picture in. So now they're going to send their picture in like tomorrow, and I'm going to have to tell them, well, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
We did that last week.
Well, I'll get my mom to send me a few pics, and I'll email them to you if you're going to do it again.
Now, who's this now? Look at this.
That's got to be Ballard. Immediately popped in my head.
Mike Vick says BVD.
I mean, I can see that.
Kevin says Traveling Fools.
Wait, is D4, like, is he still guessing?
Tiger says Ballard or Edward. Huffer Billy Paul says Law Tide. Captain Tripp says Donald Trump Jr. JC says Chess Hall. Rick says ACP Carter. Huffer Billy Paul says D4. No correct answers yet. No correct answers yet. I'll just go ahead and tell you.
Has D4 guessed?
No.
I think he's wanting to keep his perfect streak alive.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, so he don't want to chance it. Can't really blame him. He's got a pretty good little stretch going right now.
Vic, I don't remember who the last one was, but it was whoever I said it was when we were showing the picture on the screen.
Did Vic send one in?
If he has, I hadn't got to it yet.
Okay, I got you.
Man, this is a
that
lot
would, I
of
mean,
guesses
seriously,
here.
Ballard would be my guess.
There's D4. He says Alan V. D4, sir.
Steve, you're right.
Hey, nobody's perfect, D4. Nobody's perfect, buddy. This is Traction Jackson.
I would have never guessed.
Traction Jackson.
I really.
D4 just gave
first
up.
glance,
D4 just gave up a base hit with 2 outs in the 9th.
Yep.
What a shame.
He let
What
the
a
ball
shame.
go right through his legs.
What a shame, D4.
I think he's 3 out of 4 though. That's not bad.
That's
not bad.
That'll get you in the Hall of Fame in baseball.
Yeah, that's
that'd make you the best player in history in baseball. 750 at batting average.
Yeah, 750. That's a good one.
That's Traction Jackson. There you go.
I think my mom actually has a picture of me that strongly resembles that type of picture. Because my dad was a pastor, so we went to church all the time. So I know she has a lot of pictures of me in a little kid suit like that.
This is an interesting one. Let's see if D4 can return to his winning ways here with this one.
Friction Viction said he wondered why the kid looked familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, Friction Vixen and Traction Jackson are significant others to one another.
Yeah. I like their names. Fits together pretty good. Oh, quick question for you. Why is it you want me to change my name to Golden Blue Man? I'm just curious.
Same reason I want everybody else to change their name to whatever man.
Well, I haven't heard that. What's the reason?
I don't know. There is no reason.
Oh, okay. I got you. You just well, you know the reason you actually inspired my name, dude. Did you know that?
No.
Because I was watching your videos. I haven't always been Golden Blue, dude. I started out as Golden Blue Tube. I don't know if you remember that.
Golden
or not.
Blue what? Poo?
Tube, like Lou Tube.
Oh, Golden Blue Tube. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
That's how I started. But me and my brothers got together. We're like, we need more of an actual persona, not just like a brand, like an actual persona. So we just changed it to Dude. It just rhymes. That's why I came up with it.
Yeah.
It rhymes a little bit better.
Yeah, a lot of people got this one right. That's Sea Dog and his buddy Chris Tucker again.
Oh yeah. Same friend?
Looks like it to me. I don't know. This guy must have ate lunch at Sea Dog's house every day or something. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
I like that toaster oven too. That toaster oven. Everybody had one of those when they were a kid, didn't they?
Oh, that's pretty sweet, dude.
Look at that.
That's living a good life right there.
Look behind Sea Dog's head. He's got his schoolwork pinned to the refrigerator. Look at him.
Looks like he went to a school that had some type of cat for a mascot. Wildcats, maybe? Tigers? I don't know. You should do specific, like next time, graduation pictures.
Well, people could have sent that in if they wanted. I told them to send in baby pictures, high school pictures, prom pictures, senior pictures, whatever they wanted.
Yeah. I think that would be like a good comparison look like certain, like this is a certain time in everybody's life, their graduation day. So it would be like cool to see how everybody looks different like that.
What is this?
I don't like my graduation pics. I went to a very, very small Christian school and whoever they hired for pictures sucked really bad. It was awful.
Oh, wow on this one. Wow on this one is all I know to say on this one coming up here.
Tiger Baskin's like before and after pictures. Yeah. I like that.
Wait till y'all get a load of this.
Keep wondering if maybe my screen is a little slower than yours because it sounds like you're talking about a picture before it pops up, but maybe it's just loading.
Well, I don't know if you've ever made a YouTube video or a YouTube live stream, but there's a delay.
I didn't know that.
This is all right, there you go. This picture was taken with a Civil War camera.
Dude, serious, that actually looks like a picture of me when I was that age. That's very similar. I'm not joking. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have my mom send me some pics of me. I'm going to send them to you. You need to do a side-by-side on this picture, I'm telling you.
BVD is a good guess, but no, that's not BVD. Everybody's guessing BVD.
I'm racking my brain, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm very good with age progression in my head, though. Like, I'm just not good at guessing that at all.
This is another,
except for yours. Yours was obvious.
This is another SLOB Olympian. No, it's not Ronald Reagan. Not D4. Not chess.
That's not Raj, is it?
Fools. It's not George Washington.
The Raj?
It's not Raj. It's not Whitney Houston. It's not Tupac. These are
James
all
Brown?
great guesses, though.
The James Brown? Rick James?
Not James Brown or Rick James. It's not BDB. Big Dog
You
Brett.
forgot to say bitch.
Rick James, bitch.
There you go.
This is a movie expert here. A modern day Siskel and Ebert. This is a modern day Siskel and Ebert here.
Probably should know this. I don't know.
Yep, now they're getting it.
They got it? Hold on.
Kevin Cook, dog fan for life.
Oh, I should have known that. Dang it.
Yeah. Somebody
I
said
was gonna-
Scott Kerr. No, there was no cameras weren't invented when Scott Kerr was a baby.
Yeah, they had to draw.
Yeah.
He could have sent you a sketch in, though, that they did of him.
Kevin
I was
Cook.
gonna guess Big Dog Brett. That's who I was gonna guess. Hey, we need a competitor that can take down the champ this year. That dude looked like he was, just a level above everybody in the slobs. So yeah, we need to come up with a game plan. He is really good in the slobs.
All right, here's a good one.
Oh, I like what Puffer Billy said. Scott Kerr needs to come to slobs. I concur.
Yeah, I'm hoping he will.
Same with Edward. Although he would call everybody that came in last place garbage.
Garbage. Who's this
I don't
fine?
know, he might
who's
motivate
this
some
fine,
people.
upstanding citizen here? Is that a plaid suit? Look at this.
Oh
A
my
plaid
goodness.
Suit. Holy moly.
I've never seen a suit like that. Wow. He doesn't look too happy either.
The hell's he looking at?
I don't know. It looks like he's staring down whoever put him in that suit. Letting him know he didn't like that. He didn't appreciate that.
This is our, I think I'm right about this. This is our resident, or one of our resident, devil dogs. I think I'm right about that.
You say devil dogs?
I did say that.
There's a high school in upstate South Carolina, Travelers Rest. They're the devil dogs.
I'm not talking about a high school mascot.
No, I'm just saying that
Talking about the
kind of
Marines.
popped in my head. I've never heard that term used besides the mascot of the of that high school. So what
Or maybe
what reference is
it
that?
might not be the Marines, but the devil dogs is a term for a Marine, but this
Okay,
person
I
was
got
in
you.
the military.
I got you. Okay.
For sure. I don't know why I thought it was the Marines. Maybe I'm wrong about it being the Marines, but this person was in the military. And it's
I
not,
was gonna
it's
say
not
Brett.
It's not Brett.
Dang it.
Kevin Cook got it. And Michael Vick. This is JoJo Bugs.
Oh, okay.
JoJo
Okay.
Bugs with the plaid suit on. This is remarkable.
Yeah. He's a good dude.
I think that's the only one of those suits ever made.
Yeah, it looks like a one of a kind.
This was a special order here.
A tailor had to make that one.
Yeah. Somebody went to Rose's and said, "Let me get one of those plaid suits."
He still don't look happy about it though.
No, he's miserable. Look at him. He's hot as hell. This was taken in
Yeah.
July. Probably.
It's probably on the 4th of July. He's missing some grill outs too.
Yeah.
Not happy at all.
Where's his hat, too? I know that came with a matching hat.
I'm thinking one of those golf looking hats.
Yeah, either that or one of those top hat looking
Right.
things.
Yeah. Like, what was it? Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah. JoJo, what's up, buddy? The hell you looking at, man? Well, tell us what's happening here. How long did they stand there trying to get you to look at the camera before they finally just said fuck it and took the picture?
That was a fuck it picture. That's what that was.
See, these young people don't know. You know, nowadays with a cell phone, you can take 1,000 pictures in a row and just hope one comes out good. This wasn't the case when most of us were growing up. You know, you had a camera and you had like what, you know, all day long you were taking pictures with this camera, but you had 12 or 24 pictures or maybe 36, and that's all the pictures you could take. So you couldn't waste any like you do with a cell phone. You know, you line somebody up to take a picture, especially a kid with a cell phone. I mean, I've been doing this for years. You take 10, 15, 20 pictures in a row and just pray to God that in one of them their eyes are open or something. Back here now, this wasn't the case. So these people stood around for God knows how long trying to get this kid to look at the camera before they finally just said, you know what, it's 100 degrees out here. We got him out here in this gorilla suit. Just take the picture.
If I'm not mistaken,
I guarantee you, mom and dad were arguing. One of them's willing. One of them's trying to get them to look at the camera. The other parent is going, just take the damn picture. And finally, this is what we ended up with.
And that would be the dad saying that. And I think that term that you used is a real thing. I think they were really called "fuck it" pictures.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Makes perfect sense to me.
Now, people don't like, especially kids. Smartphones have not existed for all that long.
Right.
But the generation that's coming up, they don't know that. They don't understand what an actual camera was all about. Like, there was limits, and you had to get it developed, and it took time, and you had to make sure they were posing correctly. And, you know, nowadays it's just like, I'm going to take 100 and I want to pick one of them out.
You know, I sometimes, I even find myself, I have to remind myself even sometimes, the iPhone has only been out for about 15 years. That's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's it. Around 2005 or 6 is when the iPhone 1 came out. Prior to that, I mean, smartphones changed. I don't know if there will be a bigger advancement or leap in technology or groundbreaking discovery or invention or whatever you want to call it in my lifetime than the iPhone. When you think
it was a big one.
When you think about all the ways the smartphone has changed how we live our lives on a daily basis, hour to hour sometimes, it's unbelievable.
I mean, we wouldn't have YouTube, man. I don't think. Maybe we would.
Whoa.
Hey, can I ask you something real quick?
I don't even know if I can show
before
this
the
picture.
iPhone.
What the
Before the
hell is going
iPhone?
on here?
Did you have one of those cell phones, and then the bill was like $300 because you were limited to like 100 texts, and you didn't realize that you sent 1,000 in a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, my first cell phone bill was like $600 because they're like, okay, you get 100 texts. I'm like, 100 texts? That I can do that. No, I ended up sending like 2,000 texts, so my bill was like $600 my first bill. So yeah,
I don't know if this is child porn. I'm gonna take a chance and show it anyway. Please, no one report this video.
Oh my gosh, who sent that in? Oh man, what is that? What is he squirting? What is that?
I don't know that I want to know. And I believe this individual is of the female variety. So some people are seeing boobies for the first time. Nate, Ballard.
Yeah, Ballard definitely.
VicTube, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Caleb the Spelling Bee Man.
There you go.
But there's some people who are seeing their first boobies right now.
You are contributing to delinquency, Lou.
Tiger? No, not Tiger Cat.
So female. It's not Pizza Woman, is it?
Nope.
I'm just guessing any of your female commenters, subscribers. I don't know. Oh man, I can't think of any.
I don't know what's happening. what's
Pete's
in
wife?
that bottle? Is whatever's in the bottle green, or is the bottle green? It looks
Well,
like
if you look at the bottle, it's what's in it because some of it's empty. You can see the clearness.
yeah, it looks like a clear bottle at the top there. So what in the
Yeah.
world?
Is that Pete's wife, maybe? I don't know.
Is this flashlight pee-pee? Flashlight pee-pee.
Oh, man. I'm more focused on what's in the bottle. What's going on in that bottle? Is it maybe it's aloe? Maybe it's they were out and they knew they might get burnt, and maybe some aloe. I know some aloe is green.
Yeah, I don't know. This is Friction Vixen.
That would be going overboard to make sure you don't get sunburnt. You say Friction Vixen?
Yeah.
Oh. What was the one earlier? Traction
Jackson.
Traction Jackson. And this is Friction Vixen.
Yes.
I got you.
And so,
And they're each other's significant other, correct?
right. So, and this
Okay.
is this is a female individual here.
Okay. I mean, Vixen, yeah.
So imagine this
yeah.
conversation the mom and dad are having. Hey, what you want to do today? You want to go down to the river? All right, we'll go down to the river. All right, go grab the girl. Put her on some basketball shorts and a trucker hat that's too big. What about shoes and a shirt? Don't need it. Just make sure you bring that clear bottle with the green marmalade in it.
Yeah. And that would be an interesting conversation right there. I really do wonder how that conversation went, you know? That's got to be aloe, man. And that's my guess.
No, Tiger Baskins. She said she is a girl, not that she's not a girl. That's a female.
Yes.
You need to
she
reread.
Is. That's why I said first boobies for Ballard.
Right.
We need to start a GoFundMe thing for Ballard. Boobies for Ballard.
Boobies for Ballard. Well, we're signing him up for Tinder on Friday right here live on the morning show.
Oh, I'm going to be watching.
Yeah.
For sure.
We're going to create his account, and we're going to make the bio or whatever you have to put in the pictures and all that kind of stuff, and we're going to see if we can't get him some female company.
Hey, there's one thing you need to nail down. I will say this. So you're signing him up, correct?
Yes.
So he needs to make sure that part of the deal is when he gets matched and if he can have conversations that leads to a date, he needs to actually go. Don't stand that girl up, Ballard. You need to go.
Right. That would just be wrong.
Yeah.
It's one thing to stand me up like he does all the time when he's supposed to be on the show and he doesn't show up. That's one thing. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that to these Tinder dates, Ballard.
And that's why I said that, because he's done it to you. And you're going to, from what I've heard, you're going to be putting some, I'd say considerable amount of effort into this to try to help him out, correct?
I'm gonna, what direction do you swipe when you like somebody?
Well, I think it's right, but whenever you do it, it'll show you.
Okay.
But I think it's right.
I'm going to swipe right on every single picture until some people match with Ballard. And
that's actually a good plan.
And then I'm going to message those people for a brief period of time until I can either get their phone number or give them a phone number, in which case I'm going to give them Ballard's phone number.
Okay.
Because I'm not texting these people.
Okay. Yeah. As long as he shows up, man, that's what matters.
I'm still surprised people thought that somebody with the word vixen in their name was a man.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense at all. Do they not know what a vixen is?
I know it's 2021, but
Yeah.
that was a little weird.
I've never, yeah. I mean, I guess they could use it in different ways these days because everybody identifies as whatever they want to be.
Oh boy, on this one.
What if somebody wants to identify as a goat? Does that make them a goat?
I'm the goat.
You are the goat. I call you the Godfather. That's what pops into my head. The Godfather of college football on YouTube.
All right. I think this might.
We got a good one coming up.
This
next.
might be the last one. Let's see. I got one more coming up here, and then this might be the last one.
You know what's strange, Lou?
Make sure, but this might be the last one. Let's see. Where is this?
You know what's strange, Lou? Every time, it might be just me, but every time that I'm on your show, I call in or you call me, it seems like the time goes by really. Like, have we been doing this for an hour for real? It doesn't feel like it's been an hour.
Yes, it's 9:15, and oh, look at this. It's like one of the Beach Boys.
It's actually a cute kid. A girl, right, though?
This is not a girl. It's just
man.
it's just a boy with a 60s or 70s haircut.
Well,
This is a very
the
old
clothing
picture.
kind of looked like could have been a girl too.
Let me see what he says about this picture. This picture is 40 years old. So this picture was taken basically in 1981.
So we got probably a 40-some-year-old boy with blonde hair. Could that be Pete? No, he don't have blonde hair.
Georgia owns South Carolina and Tennessee, which is a great YouTube name. Thank you for the super chat. He says, looks like a young Butch Lyle Jones. Good morning. Mommy's Toys, which I still would love an explanation on. I want to know. Well, I have
That would be a good YouTube
I
name.
have a lot of questions for this account called Mommy's Toys.
Yeah. And does it have an actual channel? Is it an actual
I
channel?
don't know. I've asked this person to email me or to come on the morning show because the list of questions I have is a mile long for someone with a YouTube name called Mommy's Toys. But thank you for the super chat. It says, since Ballard is living in Alabama now, why not just save the time and do a family reunion? Well, yeah, we thought about doing Ancestry.com to get him matched up with somebody.
Mm-hmm. Could work. Could work. I didn't even think of that one. That's not a bad idea, Lou.
This is Bama Fanatic on the screen here. Bama Fanatic.
Bama Fanatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know a Bama Fanatic.
Okay, that was all of them, but now we've got some people that have sent them in since the show started, so we've got a couple more now.
Okay.
Oh my God. This one wins. Wait till y'all see this one. Oh my God. Hold on. What am I looking at here? Wait till y'all see this one.
If it gave you that reaction, I can't wait. So you do plan on doing a part 2 of this type of thing?
Not anytime soon.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You could do a show where I just send you a bunch of mine and just make fun of them.
I could do that. I can look at current pictures of you and make fun of them. I don't need old pictures for that.
Well, I was trying to give you fresh material, though.
I understand. I appreciate that. No, I'm just messing with you. This file size was huge, so I have to shrink it down to put it up on the screen. So give me just a second. But this is absolutely amazing here.
Wait, did you say file size was huge?
The resolution that the picture is in.
I was just making sure. Okay, I was making sure I heard that correctly.
I'm broadcasting in 1920 by 1080, so if someone sends me a picture that's bigger than that, I have to shrink it down to get it to fit on the screen.
Right.
So you can see it. If I don't, then this is what you see.
Yeah, that's not interesting at all.
This is remarkable. This is going to be worth the wait, guys and girls. I promise.
Slowly but surely coming, man.
Here you go.
I have more questions about the dad.
This is great, isn't it?
Who is that? What are the guesses so far?
Celine Driver? No, not Celine Driver. It's someone in the comments section right now, within the last 15 comments, 10 or 15, whatever. That they're commenting now, basically.
Is it Go Tigers
they're in here
504?
now. It is Go Tigers 504.
Yeah, he gave it away. He said, "You're welcome." Yeah, I'm gonna actually say it. Thank you, Go Tigers 504. I needed that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse shirt too.
Lou, I am now going to go out of my way to see if I can find a picture to beat that.
All right.
I have to.
Well, good luck. That's no easy task.
It's gonna be a tough one, man. But like you said, pictures of me in the current, that's material right there. So I might be able to do it. When did you say this was? What year?
I don't know what year this is.
If I had to guess,
It's
I'd
obviously
say,
pretty old.
I have to say, I would say what, early 80s maybe? The haircut
Yeah.
looks either late 70s or early 80s. I'd say early 80s. Yeah. Like maybe 83. So the 504 in that name, Go Tigers, is that the area code, I'm guessing? 504?
I think so.
Go Tigers 504? I don't know.
Wee.
This looks like a classic early 90s prom, maybe mid 90s.
I would say probably
Late 90s?
Mid to late 90s, I would say.
Yeah. 96, 97, something like that. So,
Does it look like this person's torso is twice as long as it should be and his legs are twice as short as they should? Like, it looks like this person's legs are only like 1.5 feet tall.
you realize you just described me, right? Like, people don't realize this. I have a super long torso. I wear large. The reason I'm short is my legs are short. So I can empathize with that. But yeah, I agree. That's what I see.
It looks like this person. It looks like his legs only exist from the knees down. Like his knees are attached to his pelvis.
He don't have a bend to his legs.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's a camera trick or the angle that it's taken out, or the fact that he's wearing what do you call the what are those called? The coattails or whatever they're called to come off the back. I don't know what it is here.
Coattails.
But, it appears that this man's legs are about 1 foot long and his torso is about 4 feet long.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
This is JC Howell. He's in the comment section now too.
Howell.
Yeah. Shout out to you, JC. Great picture. Yeah, this is a very sort of What year is this from, JC? I would say mid to late 90s. I can remember seeing tons of prom pictures like this when I was in high school in the mid to late 90s.
I'd say 95. That's going to be my guess. 94, 95. Somewhere around there.
They said he looks like a Roblox character.
I can see that, man. I can see that.
94. Yeah, okay.
94, yeah.
The
That looked like those haircuts were inspired by that show Home Improvement with the kids on there. And it was around that time.
The prom picture that I showed earlier, well, there's two. I have two prom pictures. That one right there with the black tux, that's from 1995. And then I have a second prom picture on here from 1996.
Did you actually shrink when you got older? You look a little bit taller.
No, that girl was just a little bit shorter.
Okay. Makes sense.
That one's from 1996.
I think you're about the same height as me, aren't you? Like 5'9", 5'10"?
I'm 5'12".
You're 6 foot?
No, I'm 5'12".
5'12". All right. 5'12". 5'12 and a half or just flat?
5'12".
Okay. I got you. I'm surprised there was no breaking news for Tennessee recruiting today.
I didn't even look it up. Too much other stuff going on that was important. The Tennessee recruiting news is to fill time when there's nothing to talk about because, let's be real, no one cares about it.
Very true. But I do like the music. That's why I said that. I like
the music is great.
Can't help it. Yeah, I love it.
Music is great. Let's see what else we got here in the email, Ben. What is this? Oh, this might be a good one. Let's see. Oh, my God. We might have a new winner. We might have a new winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. We might have a new winner. Wait until you guys get a hold.
Talk His Pit needs to send one in.
This might be the most alarming thing I've ever seen.
Talk His Pit.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is one of the most alarming pictures I've ever seen.
Alarming. Okay.
I don't think I'm exaggerating here. Feast your eyes on this. Is that a paddle? Does he have a paddle in his hand? Who's he paddling?
Oh, man. That
He has
kid
a
got
machete.
paddled.
He has a machete in his diaper.
That kid got paddled. That's what it's looking like. And a machete in his diaper. Wow. And going for the Blues Brothers with the sunglasses and the hat.
He's about 2 inches away from circumcising himself.
Now, are we looking at Redneck Halloween?
I think this was a random Tuesday.
A random Tuesday, yeah. Somebody got real bored. What year was this?
I don't think it's, let me see.
Yeah, I'd say you have a new number one. I will say that. I think you have a new number one.
It doesn't say. Oh, well, the person who this is in here. So if before we give away who it is, if they want to say what year it is, and then everybody will know who it is. But the person who this is in here right now. I see a recent comment from them. So
I'm going to say it's Talk His Pit.
I'm worried.
That's my
I'm
guess.
worried about this kid and that machete being where it is.
Well, at least you know that kid is, still doing
That
all
looks
right.
like a real machete. That's not a prop, is it? That looks like a real rusted out machete.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a sheen to
that
it.
they've done stuck down this kid's diaper.
To me, the conversation would go like this. Junior got a hold of the machete again. It's all right. Just take a picture.
It's Dago. He says this was taken in the late 80s.
Late 80s.
So the two corn dog fans have provided the winners today as far as like pure entertainment value. Friction Viction. I'd put Friction Viction in that list too, squirting the marmalade down the front of her pants.
I forgot about that picture. Yeah, I agree.
I would say those three were the most entertaining.
Definitely. Yeah. How do you think that conversation right there, how this picture came to be? How do you think that conversation went?
I don't know.
I think it's just a regular...
Do you think he did this on his own? And like the parents just walked in and this is how they found him?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Was this like just a normal day and they're like, oh, the kid got into a bunch of stuff, but it's cute, so we're going to take a picture? Or was it, let's see what this looks like if we stick all this stuff on this kid? Like, which one is it? It's got to be one or the other.
I imagine the mom walking in, finding this, and then, yelling off to her husband in another room, honey, Dago's done stuck the damn machete down the front of his diaper again.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Jojo, thank you for the super chat. He says, "Oorah, Uncle Lou, my baby pick was from Easter of 1981 and was not happy about going to church, I guess." That was the one with the plaid suit, wasn't it? If I remember.
Yep.
I think so. Or the one that was staring off in the distance or something. Yeah, that was a good one.
So that's an Easter suit. That's an Easter suit. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right. You got there looking for the Easter bunny in that.
Still could have been warm.
Yeah.
That's springtime weather. Still could have been warm.
I say he was looking for that golden egg.
Yeah, he just wanted to be anywhere but there and out of that suit.
Huffer Billy Paul, thank you for hitting the PayPal link this morning too. He says, "Sub up gold and blue dude. You won't be sorry." Shout out to Wilkie and Friction Viction for the best picks too. And then he adds an addendum to that here in the comment section where he says you need to revise his list of best picks to include this one. So it looks like he liked the same three we were saying for the most entertaining. So,
yep, without a doubt.
You know what this picture? I know exactly what happened in this picture here. You know what this kid just got done doing? Watching Rambo. This kid just got done watching Rambo for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I
would mix Rambo with the Blues Brothers. That's what I would go. Yeah, makes sense. He said it was in the early 80s, right?
I think he said late 80s.
Late 80s. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Late 80s.
Man, those were some good movies, man. Dang. Rambo.
Great movies.
It's right up there with Rocky 4. I like all the Rockies, but everybody knows. Right. Rocky 4 is where it's at.
Dago says, "Can you tell I was an only child?" Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't. You definitely didn't suffer from lack of attention. If anything else, this is a direct result of you being paid too much attention here. Like first, they put the hat and shades on him, and they were like, "Oh, look, he's so cute." And then they were like, "Oh, get him to hold this Uzi," and they, "Oh, give him the paddle."
Yeah,
and then they found the machete, and they're like, "Well, shit, he only has two hands. Stick it down in front of his diaper."
They just kept adding stuff. That's what that picture is.
Yeah.
I wonder if they took pictures and they're like, "Oh, okay. I think we can add more stuff." So they took another picture. I think we can add more stuff, until it got to this point.
I think when they first started to take this picture, he had a shirt on. And at some point they went, "Oh, you know what would look good? Take his shirt off."
This kid was fully clothed
Yeah.
with none of these accessories.
Right.
And then this happened.
Yeah, I think the parents came in and set all this up.
Yeah, they had one idea and it led to like 8. They went down that road, Lou.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think you're correct in that scenario now. That makes the most sense to me. I mean, if that's a real machete, I would think instead of taking a picture, they'd be freaking out. If it was just him getting into it, but it would make more sense if it went the way you're saying. So I'm going to go with what you're saying.
It looks like somebody's trying to someone's trying to impress us here with this picture, I think.
Quick question, Lou. Did you ever stick a machete down your diaper or underwear?
That's gonna be a big negative there, buddy. Roe.
I had to check, man. I had to double check.
That is a negative.
We got another good one rolling in.
Oh, hold on. I might have to call you back. Hold on. You there?
I'm here.
Okay, it didn't disconnect you. All right.
Okay.
It won't let me download this one. Hold on. Well, I have to show this one a different way because of how they sent it. Hold on a second.
You gotta
Here we go.
resize it and stuff.
There you go. Now, someone's trying to show off.
Oh, we got a show off picture. Okay. Okay. I knew one of those was coming, man. I knew one of them was coming.
Someone's trying to show off by taking a picture of himself with his 2 sisters.
Ah.
We know those are your sisters, man. He's trying to flex on us. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We know those are your sisters, bro.
Now the other picture earlier of the pretty good looking girl, that's real flexing right there.
Right. Right.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say sisters. Are they in the comment section?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's JoJo.
Oh, that's JoJo. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly, because he sent one earlier, didn't he?
Every time we show a picture that's not a baby picture, Mike Vick makes 19 comments that says this is not a baby picture. I don't know if he wasn't here when we said baby pictures, prom pictures, senior pictures, graduation pictures, wedding pictures. I waited to the very end of the show to point it out, but I'm sure everyone else has noticed too. But literally every single time a picture has been shown that wasn't a baby, Mike Vick has made 45 comments that says this is not a baby picture. That's a grown-up picture. This is not a baby picture. This also isn't a baby picture. Like we're not aware. That it's a picture of a grown man or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We needed the comments to clarify that.
Right. I mean,
you never know. There might be a few people where that would be necessary. I mean,
I do appreciate Mike Vick pointing that out though, because I didn't know, honestly, if this was a grown man or just the world's biggest baby. But Mike Vick says no, that's actually not a baby.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vic Tube. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, Vodka says Mike Vick is helping out for the blind subscribers. Okay.
Oh, okay. Right. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense now.
I guess he doesn't have one of those Braille phones. You know what I mean? You ought to look into that, Vic, too.
Braille phone. Why have I not heard
another
that
question
term before?
too. When you go through the drive-through and they have that sticker that says Braille menus available upon request?
How would they see it?
Who's reading that? Like, who's the intended target? Are there blind people driving through the drive-through?
Do they actually have Braille for the actual order, going up to the
I mean, I
window?
don't get it. I don't understand that.
Dude, we knew somebody that went to church with us, and he was a paraplegic, couldn't use his legs, but he did have the pedals and stuff made to where he can drive. So I'm thinking maybe they're making cars for blind people. You got the Braille on the turn signal, you got the Braille on the steering wheel, you got the Braille on the gear shift, and now they're coming out with Braille on the drive-through ordering devices.
Now people are trying to get Mike Vick to send a picture in. I should make a rule that says if Mike Vick sends a picture in, it has to be a baby picture, though.
What if they did Braille on the road and the blind people could feel the bumps and we need to stop from the stop sign?
Well, I must have a Braille car then, because I can feel every single bump I ride over on the road. I can feel the paint lines in the road when I cross them in my car. Yeah, it's not.
Are you talking about your sports car?
Yeah, it's not a comfortable ride, but it doesn't matter because it looks good. That's what matters.
Yeah. You might need to get some thicker
Never mind
tires on
back. Yeah.
Are you one of those ones that customize your car and you got 18-inch rims, but it provides for a hell of a ride?
Well, I have the wheels and tires are standard size,
Okay.
but I have Sportline lowering springs on. I took the factory springs off and put lowering springs on there, so.
Yeah, you would have more of a.
Yeah, the car sits
feel
like
for
2
the
inches
road.
off the ground. There's
You talk about actually
they're real
feeling the
stiff
road.
shocks. Yeah, they're real stiff shocks. They're not. Yeah. So you feel every.
Does your
bump.
does your butthole squeeze up and tighten up every time you know a bump's coming up?
Not me, but sometimes for the passenger, that's an issue. Like Sleeta. Sleeta was scared to death in that thing. Yeah.
Legitimately, the only time I've actually been scared of driving, I used to drive a gooseneck. I used to have my CDLs, by the way. I drove a gooseneck for Pepsi in the southern part of West Virginia. Dude, those roads back there are not made for trucks like that. On one side, you have the cliffs sticking out, and on the other side, it's down the mountain you go. So you're driving and praying at the same time, because if a car slightly, and I mean slightly, decides to get in your lane, you're either going to wreck or go into the mountain or go off the road.
Yeah.
Man, that was a scary route, man.
That's it for the baby pictures. No more. Nobody.
What about
that's it. So.
What about the adult baby pictures?
And the adult baby pictures too. There's no more baby
Okay.
pictures or adult baby pictures to show for today.
Just for clarification.
Yeah. And my delivery is here. So, time to wrap the show up. You know what I'm saying?
About that time.
Yeah, it is that time. Thanks for coming on. You guys subscribe to Gold and Blue Man. Wait a minute. No, what's the name of your channel? Is Gold and Blue Dude?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but subscribe to Gold and Blue Man on YouTube. He makes you make barely watchable college football and basketball videos, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Good.
It barely passes YouTube standards.
Right. That's all that matters.
That's it.
That's all that matters. Yeah. All right. Hey, I do appreciate you coming on for real. This was a lot of fun today. It's always so much easier to do this with somebody else to talk with back and forth. So I appreciate you taking the time.
No problem. Hey, dude, you don't even have to tell me if you want me on. Just give me a call and I'll answer. I promise.
Okay, great. Sounds good. I appreciate it, buddy.
All right. Have a good show, man.
You too, bud. Bye.
All right, bye.
All right. Shout out to everybody for tuning in today. I appreciate that. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I hope y'all enjoy. I liked that today. Some of you guys need to have some conversations with your parents though, about some of these pictures they were taking when you were children. But yeah, that was fun to do. Shout out to everybody who stuck around to the end. B Bean, Rick Sanchez, Friction Vixen, Talk is Pit, Sea Dog, Megan Megan, Kevin Cook, Vodka Drinker, Macklin Griffin, JC Howell, Vic Tube, JoJo, Thanks to everybody that hit the super chat. Georgia owns South Carolina and Tennessee. Mommy's Toys, which I still have a million questions about. Please get in touch with me. You need to come on the show. JoJo Bugs and Huffer Billy Paw over on the PayPal page. Today's Tuesday, so I'll be back tonight at 10 o'clock for the call-in show. Make sure you're there. Might be a good show. I don't know. It's not up to me. It's up to the callers. So you guys can't get mad at me when the night shows aren't any good. That's up to the callers. All I can do is, if the callers aren't any good, all I can do is yell at them and argue with them and stuff like that. But so that's up to the callers. Okay. No live shows tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. God took one day off, and so do I. And for me, that's Wednesday. So anyway, I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Can't wait to see you again. Have a good morning.